Abuse doesn't just destroy one person, it destroys generations. It starts with one broken childhood, and unless someone stops it, the pain is handed down like an inheritance of suffering. This is the story of Angela, her daughter Rachel, and the family chain they never realized they were building. Angela grew up in a home filled with pain. She was beaten, ignored, and told she didn't matter. As she got older, she carried those wounds into adulthood. When Angela fell in love, she didn't know what real love was supposed to look like, so she repeated what she learned as a child. She would scream, curse, and even hit her partners, pushing them to the edge. And when they finally hit her back, Angela whispered to herself, "Now I know he loves me." In her heart, abuse had become proof of affection. Violence felt like validation, and this lie became her reality. Rachel, Angela's daughter, grew up in the middle of this storm. She saw her mother's bruises. She heard the shouting night after night, and without even knowing it, Rachel absorbed her mother's definition of love. To her, relationships and pain were the same thing. When Rachel had her first serious relationship, it started beautifully. But soon, the old patterns surfaced. She pushed, she provoked, she screamed, and just like her mother, she ended up hurt, even hospitalized. The cycle had repeated. And now the grandchildren, innocent girls, watching their mother go through the same pain she once saw in her own mother. They may not understand it fully, but they feel it, they see it, and they are learning from it. What you don't heal, you hand down. The grandmother's wounds became the daughter's wounds became the children's environment, each generation shaping the next without even realizing the damage being done. Think about it. The mother yells because she feels invisible. The daughter yells because she thinks that's the way to be heard. The children yell because that's what they've always seen. This is how generational trauma spreads. It doesn't stop with one person. It becomes a family culture. The Bible warns us in Exodus 34:7 that the sins of the parents can visit the children to the third and fourth generation. But hear me, that's not God's desire. That's what happens when pain goes unhealed, when cycles go unbroken. Love is not abuse. Love is not yelling. Love is not bruises. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not dishonor others. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. That is God's definition of love. Anything else is a counterfeit. If you see yourself in Angela or in Rachel or in those children, you need to hear this. The cycle can end. You don't have to pass this down any longer. But it takes a choice. Face the truth. Stop pretending yelling and abuse are normal. Call it what it is. Brokenness. Seek help. Pray. Ask God to heal your heart. And don't be afraid to reach for godly counsel, a pastor, or a professional. Healing takes courage. Protect the next generation. Your children are watching. Don't let them think abuse is love. Show them another way. Set boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no more. Protect your peace. Protect your family. Run to God. Only His love can fill the emptiness that trauma left behind. Please don't wait until another generation is broken. Don't wait until your children are in the hospital. Don't wait until your grandchildren repeat your pain. Stop the cycle before it destroys another branch of your family tree. The Bible says in John 8:36, if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. Jesus Christ can break the chains of abuse. He can take a story of bruises and turn it into a testimony of healing. Angela's story doesn't have to be your story. Rachel's pain doesn't have to be your daughter's pain. The yelling, the bruises, the tears, they don't have to be your children's future. With God, the cycle ends here. With God, healing begins today. Choose freedom, choose love, choose God. Don't pass down the pain, pass down the promise. The cycle must end. God bless. Please, if you acknowledge and recognize the problem, let's work on the cure. Please like, comment, and subscribe.